That's Aussie CAD. And finally we have gold. Here we basically retested our record high, actually established a new high, and then we have indecision here, but gold is very strong. Here we have a positive reversal that suggests this projection. However, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if 1 equals 3 equals 1, then we have a truncated fifth wave, and we may be looking at a correction back towards this this support here. So let's take a look at 4-hour time frame. See, very bullish. Tested 50 moving average, but I don't consider this high at 1250 really broken. It came up, it came right back down. So this historical high is still holding as a resistance. So until that's broken and can be confirmed, we still could be topping. So let me see, the 4-hour time frame. Look at the 200 moving average in the 4-hour time frame. If the market can break below that, that should be a sign of reversal. Or momentum wise, if the RSI breaks below 40, that should also be a signal that the market is in correction. Let's see, the RSI here is actually giving you maybe a bullish or positive reversal. You see, so we may have another rally at the moment towards this previous high, at least 1250. Okay, so that's the short term for the gold, and that wraps it up for today. Not gonna go into the 1-hour time. Well, you can. Basically, we're looking at this rally, and if that breaks this declining trend line and reestablishes support above it, then we would have another attempt to 1250. Alright, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, please do so in the chat area. Again, I should mention this earlier in the session. I used 50 as the red, so simple moving average 50 is the red, 200 simple moving average is the bold gray moving average. So that answers via letters question, what parameters do I have on my moving averages. Okay, and in general, what you should get at the moment is that the market is very choppy, and in choppy mode is very, you have to go into lower time frames, and these swings are very choppy. That's a very good description of the current market mode. All these two swings, you don't have these impulse waves with very strong dynamic third wave, but when you do, you see them in the context of correction. It's like in a C wave. Okay, so what does Aussie? Oh yes, that's where I was going. Aussie dollar. Well, C wave during a correction, your C wave is the more dynamic wave, and is the wave that may have how do I phrase this without getting in trouble? C wave may have the best reward to risk opportunity. I mean, if you assess your reward to risk, your C wave may give you a more appealing calculation. Okay, so that means, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to try to pick the top of the C wave, but you know, something like engulfing pattern, although this is still short of equality, but I'm not counting this out. You see this previous resistance here at 0.83, a little bit above 0.8350, is being respected at the moment, but you know, it's really hard to, you know, predict the form of this correction. You just have to wait until it resolves. What price? If the market comes up to around 0.86, 0.8650, near this 200 moving average, that could be a time to consider topping a bearish outlook. At the moment, if you consider bearish outlook, you know, you're looking at 81. So you have 160 pips to go. You have to go down to your 1 hour, 15-minute time frame. And even then, you are in the middle of this bullish momentum. So I wouldn't pick this as a top yet. Okay, although scalpers might go down to the 15-minute, 1-minute time frame and look at this as a opportunity for a very quick, very short continuation decline. But that means that swing is within the next 4 hours. So very close monitoring will be needed. So yeah, so again, it depends on the time frame that you are looking for opportunities in, Hassan. You know, if you're looking for opportunities in the very near time frame, 1 minute, 15 minutes, you know, this bearish candlestick in the 4-hour time frame it may be a signal. But hold on, you have to go to your 1-hour time frame, take a look at this, what's going on here. This is a good sign that the market broke above 60 here, but I mean, that's a bullish sign that it broke above 60, so I'm not very optimistic about this current decline, even though it's showing some strength. So look for this support, look for 50 moving average as support as well. I would also say here, if this is 1-2, the market shouldn't come below this 0.8210 area. So if the market comes back down to here, we might even have this bullish outlook to complete our C pattern. Okay, if you're looking your outlook, if you're trying to ride the market in the very short term, your 50 pips may already have been complete. After this candlestick here, it may already have been complete, and you may be nearing the termination of this swing. Okay, which means we may have a rally, and you see we may be in the middle of this of the third wave of our C wave. So that's the very strong wave in the short term. All right. So that's the answer for what do you suggest short entry for Aussie dollar yen, Aussie dollar at current price. I mean, I don't suggest entries or exits. I just tell you guys about certain biases at certain levels after certain patterns. Okay, so that's the Aussie dollar. Any other questions?